Jam Jam. Good to see you, buddy.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I want to say a couple things. First of all, I saw like a full wardrobe change in 30 seconds. We were like getting to watch a little bit of your interview with like a TV station, and you walked off and you came right back and you were fully dressed in a suit jacket and a button-up shirt. So I don't know how you did it, but that's pretty amazing.
I'm a magician.
Yeah, I felt that. And I also know, just a quick understanding here, you've got to be exhausted. Well, I guess because the show wasn't live. Well, after I won Dancing with the Stars, we had to get on a plane and fly right over to New York and do all the press all day the next day, and I was exhausted. I guess the difference is it wasn't live last night, was it?
It wasn't live. No, it was pre-recorded, but I party hard.
I like that. See? He knows. Jam Jam, I want to introduce you to my friend Lunchbox, who is a massive fan. Lunchbox.
Jam Jam, I mean,
Hi.
at what point in the game do you start thinking, man, I can actually win this thing?
At what point?
Yeah.
I went into thinking I was gonna win. I'm the philosophy of whatever you say is gonna happen. Like, your words have power. But the actual moment I knew it was gonna go my way was when the jury started to vote. Like, when we were done and they were going up those steps, I was like, I think I won. Oh my God.
Like, were you shocked that Carolyn got no votes?
I was surprised Carly got no vote. I thought maybe she was going to get one or two. I was very, very surprised. Yes.
So if you aren't, so let's say you go to fire, you lose to Carson or whatever, who would you have voted for if you were on the jury?
If it was me in the jury instead of Carson and the final was Carson, Caroline, and Heidi, I would probably vote for Carson to win.
Jam Jam, what did it do to you physically and then what did it do physically once you got off the show? Talk about that.
I look hot as hell. Damn. I was like, I lost all that weight. I was like, ooh, I'm going to keep it off. No, I gained it right back and more. I look sexy. Oh my God, you had no idea. I was so excited.
So when they tell you that you're going to be on the show, what's that process? Do they email you? Is it a call? And it's like, also be very quiet about this. And then how do you not tell everybody what's going on?
They called me the second episode of season 42. That was like March 14, and say like, you're on it. I started crying right away. Of course, you cannot tell anyone. Like, everybody has to sign an NDA and they cannot say anything. I told everybody that I was going to Costa Rica to help my father, because my father lives in Costa Rica. He was like building a house. And I was like, I'm not going to have any kind of communication with anyone. I'm going to be away in the jungle, which I was, but not in Costa Rica.
So you come back and you won. So you were there the entire time, meaning you were playing the game the entire time. Everybody else who didn't win and was eliminated, do they just stay in a hotel and chill so they don't get back at an earlier time?
That's how it happens. Yeah. They go back to something called Ponderosa, which is like a hotel. And they're living the life. It's like free vacation, you know? They have to get dressed every other day, and like they can drink whatever they want. They get all the massage. They have a pool. They can, everything but communication is the only thing. Like, they also don't have any kind of like cell phone or internet or anything, but
Well, that sucks. No cell phone, no internet. So that's not, my vacation is only cell phone and internet. That's the difference. Well, what is your advice to somebody who wants to be on a show? And then what is your advice to somebody who's getting on a show, but only starting it?
My advice is you have to be comfortable with who you are. If you don't know who you are and you're not okay with being who you are, it's going to be hard, because you're going to have to explore everything inside yourself while you're like doing this huge challenge. And if you want to get on it, just say whatever's in your head, like anything, just like put it out there. Blah. People are gonna like it or not like it, and that's the whole point of life. Like, be yourself.
Lunchbox, we have like 1 minute left.
We'll have 1 minute with Jam Jam.
You just killed 8 seconds of it.
I gotta. So, when you go back into the real world, how long does it take you to start trusting people again?
It's very, very, very hard, because you're still on, and you're like double guessing everything that people are saying. It's weird, because you're like a recorder, like everything, you're like saving it, because you did it for 26 days. And you need to like go back and know that the person serving your coffee does not want to get you off the island. Like, you're done with the game.
All right, final question. Lunchbox thinks you can go on a reality show, and if you win, you can retire the rest of your life. Do you have enough money now to do that, and do you agree with the statement?
I don't think I have enough money to retire.
But he got $1 million. Now, did you get the $1 million like last night, or did you get it like way back when you recorded the show?
I got it last night.
That's crazy.
But I don't know, man. I like my life. You know, I need to keep working. Like $1 million is not enough for the rest of my life. I'm not gonna die tomorrow.
It's a pretty big day, the day before tomorrow, though. Look, Jam, congratulations. We know it's a busy press day for you, so we really appreciate the time. And, man, I hope you get everything you want out of this, and congratulations on being the newest survivor.
Oh, my God. Thank you so much, Bobby. It's a pleasure. Thank you, Lunchbox.
See you, buddy.
Bye, Jam. Hey, we should get Jam back on, like, talk to him more.
You can just call him. Call him home later.
Okay, I'll call him at his house or at the salon.
Did you like him on the show?
Dude, he was great. He was the funniest dude you've ever seen on Survivor.
I didn't watch the show. I don't really watch Survivor, but I do. I can appreciate that show. It's a hard show to go on and win. And he won $1 million, but he'll get $580,000.
Yeah, but it was just so cool how he did it. Like, he did it with humor and like.
Was he likable by everybody?
So everybody loved him. He had the whole camp cracking up the whole time, just making jokes, and then really he's out there cutting your throat.
Oh, he was cutting throats too?
Oh yeah,
dang.
cutting throats and making people laugh while he did it. He's like, you write my name down? Oh, guess what? You go home next week.
He's doing it dirty. All right, there's my guy Jam. I don't know what else to say about Jam. I don't watch the show. It's hard for me to understand what Lunch is like.
Gosh, it's so.
How did Clark feel
You know
about
what?
turn 2 of episode 7? Whenever
And
the
I realized
feather
that.
fell?
I'm like, gosh,
no,
I
that's
should-
cool. It's supposed to happen like that.
Gosh, because I'm just like, man, I could talk to him for an hour. I'd like to talk to him forever.
It has to be exciting for Lunchbox to interview a winner or talk to a winner because this is showing him that it's possible. It could be him one day.
It could, but he'd have to quit this show and go do it, and I don't know that he'd be willing to do that.
Yeah, I had to take a month off.
26 days.
More than that. Way more than that.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, take 30 days off. Okay.
No, I mean, it's probably a couple months, 2.5 months or so. Total.
Oh.
'Cause
What?
Yeah, I mean, there's more than you just don't leave here, fly southwest to the island and get started, then fly right back home after 26 days.
You couldn't gift it to him?
Are you sure you don't just fly out there and fly back?
I'm pretty sure,
Like
yeah.
you fly to LA, you get on a plane, they put you in a hotel, boom, they put you on
You
a
do
boat.
some stuff before you even go out to wherever. Then you get there and you hold for a bit. And then you're there for a bit too before you even get on the boat.
Oh. And then when you're on
it's
the
TV, I can just tell you, a lot of it's set up and it's still real, but the setup is set up.
But they don't talk on the boat. They're not allowed to talk to each other.
Absolutely. On Snake in the Grass, they couldn't talk to each other.
Yeah.
But they were at the hotel for like 4 or 5 days beforehand.
But they didn't meet each other.
Nope, they did not.
Okay.
So the first time but everybody was there.
Man.
So there's a lot to that. And the producer of that show was the Survivor producer for a long time. So I know a lot of the secrets too, which I never reveal.
Yeah, don't tell me because I don't want to know. But I mean, when I go on that island, and man, it's gonna be so great, and I'm gonna just be running around that place. It's gonna be
When do you think you'll age out of trying or thinking about you'll try?
Never.
Oh, cool.
70?
Never wear a third?
70.
Okay. Well, look.
I mean, if I got permission to go on that, like if you guys said, hey, you can have a month off, I'd be out of here.
Can we hear them, Ray? Him doing Kansas City? If you turn it up, I want to hear what a news.
They're gone.
No, they're gone.
Yeah.
Dang. I'm looking at it on my screen.
They disconnected me, which I think I'm the patch.
Dang, I wanted to hear what a Kansas City TV show was interviewing him. Jam, thank you for being here this morning. We all stayed up last night. I watched it last night. So Survivor, did you survive? Yeah,
So I did too much inside
no.
baseball.
It's exactly
you were
what you wanted
good.
to do.
Because I mean, I want to know.
No, I'm just saying I didn't understand because I didn't want to.